I started smoking, I think, when in school, the usual thing, a day out at rugby matches or something like that. After that, I think we went on to swipe me a cigarette at home and smoking it then on the quiet or something like that. And I think after that, you went on to buy an odd pack. But
I smoked when I was younger, but they made me sick, really. I found that the taste stayed for ages in my mouth, so I just decided that it wasn't for me. Is that fine?
I decided there wasn't a great deal in it and decided it would be best not to. But needless to say, I experimented with cigarettes, starting, I think, with some turf mould and paper at a very early stage behind the side of the house at home, and having coughed our guts out there and exchanged cigarettes one to the other, we decided we better graduate to a cigarette, which we did and bought the cheapest kind, and having again coughed our way out, we decided that physical fitness had more attraction for us, and we gave them up. And since then I've never smoked cigarettes, although I do enjoy a cigar from time to time.
Around 10, 11, simply because I say at the time it was the thing to do. Be a real man doing this thing. But I must say I regret having ever started it. Of course, it's very funny at the start, coming on towards intercert when we had to sort of go up to the bathroom, open all the windows and blow furiously out the window. But
your parents wouldn't have approved of you smoking?
Oh, no, not at all, no. After a while they did, of course, because after being caught so many times, they sort of gave up the ghost and appreciated the fact that, well, they were just going to have to allow me to smoke, but they accepted now as sort of being necessary evil, sort of.
But would you regret having
16, I suppose.
You started smoking when?
When I was about 16.
What prompted you to take up smoking?
Oh, I don't know.
What was the reaction to your first cigarette? Did you get sick?
I did.
But did your parents object to you smoking?
Well, they did, but of course at the start they didn't know, and afterwards they did.
Would you regret now at this stage having smoked?
Well, not really. The only part is the price of them now.
Yeah.
All right, but I never liked it. And I had no mind for my meals, so I couldn't smoke at all.
That made you sick, really, did that?
It made me sick, yes.
Yeah.
And I was about 10 or 12 years of age. And that time it was 2p for 5 woodbines. Often paid a penny for 2.5.
2.5? Did you ever have a reaction to cigarettes, ever get sick?
Oh, well, as a child, I think naturally, because you were young, and I know the first time we smoked, of course, it was the brown paper, and we got ferociously sick and that kind of thing. But
You smoking. Did you ever get a beating, for instance, from your father?
I did get a beating for smoking. Actually, I remember on the first occasion which I was seen smoking, I had to run with my life.
It was about 30 odd years ago when I was 5 or 6 years of age, I'd say. I know my father wouldn't like to hear me saying that at the moment, even at this hour of my life. But people say it's one of the reasons I didn't grow taller either.
Did cigarettes have any reaction on you?
No, except that I suppose I could have more money in the bank if I didn't smoke.